Why do I love sharks?
I love sharks because they survived several mass extinctions.
We love sharks because they're intelligent, mysterious, and misunderstood.
They're also strong, independent, and help our ocean's ecosystem.
Are essential for a healthy ocean.
Shout out to ocean doctor.
I love sharks because they're such beautiful, unique, and majestic creatures.
And the health of the ocean depends on them. Our future depends on them.
Without them, we're absolutely lost.
And we as a species could not live without them.
They keep the ecosystem balanced and thriving.
Sharks are the white blood cells of the ocean.
Which means that they pick off the dead, diseased, and weak fish, which in turn keeps our oceans clean and our reefs flourishing.
They're probably the world's most misunderstood creatures.
So they need your help.
Hi, my name is Kiki, and I'm the creator of Voice4Sharks and the project you're currently watching. I have 3 objectives in sharing this video with you. To discuss the true nature of sharks, explain the vital role they play in our oceans, and to outline the plight they're facing today. My goal is not to convince you to love sharks, nor to tell you that a fear of sharks is irrational. It is rather to help you understand sharks, so that you can come to revere, respect, and protect them. It is clear that much of the negative stigma surrounding sharks stems from Steven Spielberg's hit movie Jaws. However, I think our societal fear of sharks has a much deeper origin than that. It is rather a natural fear, a fear of the sharp teeth, of the sheer and untamed power, of what predator lurks beneath the depths of the waves. Sharks were built to be apex predators since the dawn of time. Sharks have been at the top of the oceanic food chain for about 450 million years and have survived 5 mass extinctions, which means that before dinosaurs, before even trees were on Earth, these animals were evolving to be the ocean's primary predator. The sharks we see today are largely the raw product of 450 million years of evolution, with over 500 species in existence today that we know of. I find there to be a beauty in that. All it takes is a change of perspective. If you base your perspective off of the media, it would appear that nearly every day a vicious shark attack occurs on an innocent beachgoer. However, if you think about it, each and every day humans enter the ocean, and whether they know it or not, sharks are swimming right by them. And on average, how many fatal shark attacks occur annually in the world? 4. Only 4 human fatalities occur each year around the entire globe. One thing is clear about the nature of sharks. However, it is something that many people may not realize or consciously think about. We are not a part of their food chain, and after 450 million years, they know that. The ocean is their home, and their job as apex predators is not to search for human snacks, but to maintain the balance of the marine ecosystem. Sharks perform this crucial task by eliminating diseased, dead, and dying marine life, such as fish, crustaceans, seals, porpoises, and even other sharks. In this way, sharks maintain the equilibrium of the ocean ecosystem. If they were to disappear, there would be an overpopulation of unhealthy organisms, spreading disease and overwhelming reefs and the ocean's natural resources. Our ability to utilize the ocean as a source for food would diminish, and coral reefs would be unable to produce oxygen, eliminating our planet's largest source of oxygen. As you can see, every living thing on this planet is interconnected. Quoting world-renowned ocean conservationist Sylvia Earle, "No matter where on Earth you live, you are connected to the sea. No water, no life. No blue, no green." Logically speaking, no ecosystem can thrive without a healthy predator-prey balance. Remove the animal at the top of the food chain and everything else below it falls apart. The movement to save sharks is a pressing matter because their populations are currently experiencing declines on a large and rapid scale. Take the approximate 4 people that fall victim to sharks annually around the world and compare it to the 100 million sharks that fall victim to unregulated fisheries each year. Looking at their numbers today, shark population sizes have decreased between 70 and 80% globally during roughly 50 years of industrial fishing. Some species, such as the pelagic oceanic whitetips, which used to number in the millions, have had their populations obliterated by 90 to 95%. Many factors play into this crisis, including overfishing, bycatch, and culling. However, possibly the greatest threat to sharks is shark finning. Of the 100 million sharks lost from our oceans annually, 73 million fall into the shark fin trade. In this process, the animals are caught and their fins are cut off and sent into the global fin trade, eventually reaching Asian markets where demand is high for the delicacy shark fin soup. Their bodies are then tossed back into the ocean, much of the time while they're still alive. One of the reasons why this practice is decimating shark populations is because sharks are being killed faster than they can reproduce. Their particularly slow reproduction rates cannot keep up with 73 million sharks a year being caught and finned, as they tend to reach full maturity later in life. Their gestation periods are very long, and they produce only a few pups at a time. In the United States, the practice of shark finning itself has been made illegal. However, the shark fin trade is still alive and well, its hub being in Miami, Florida. As long as the shark fin trade is still running and demand is high, shark finning will continue to take place in unregulated seas. Countless movements are underway around the world to help save sharks, from anti-shark fin campaigns in the UK to ending the fin trade in the US, from putting an end to the cull in Australia to stopping shark fishing in Panama, and from removing shark meat from grocery stores to providing protections for sharks in international waters. You can be part of the movement to help save sharks. One of the best things to do is to take action, as there are many key pieces of legislation being considered right now to help stop shark finning and to shut down the fin trade. Sign petitions, reach out to policymakers, and attend hearings to let your voice be heard. You can find ways to get involved in these efforts at voice4sharks on Instagram. Another key way to help make a change is by not eating shark fin soup or consuming other shark products. The way you spend your dollars speaks volumes, because without demand for shark meat and fins, there will gradually be no supply of them either. You can also help shark populations recover by ensuring that your seafood is sustainably sourced, as many commercial fisheries destroy shark numbers via bycatch. Programs like Monterey Bay Aquarium's Seafood Watch are great sources to reference. Most importantly, every voice counts, and by sharing your voice for sharks, you're speaking up for those who cannot speak for themselves. You're helping encourage others to support shark conservation, and showing the world that we won't sit back and let shark populations continue to be decimated.
Sharks are
Definitely
Worth more.
Alive.
Sharks
are
So
Worth more.
Than a bowl of soup.
Thank you.